This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.
Gold heading back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
Settles under it. The senior makes the catch. Perfection. The Shenango again are your Class 2A state champions.
Force out the third, and that will do it. Mohawk is your 3A softball champions.
Buzzer's gonna sound. Union repeats as the Class 1A WPIAL champions.
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
The sideline getting by one defender, and he's gonna go all the way by Harrison. Harrison on the ground finds Blundo. Blundo rolls it in, up and good for two.
Shallow right field, giving a run, and a sliding catch made.
Down to 6 on the play clock. Here's Snap in the hole. The kick is up. The kick is long enough. It is good!
That's fly ball deep right field. Get out of here!
Hope running for his life. Throws it up for grabs. There's a man open.
Touchdown.
No way!
Away from him, right back to Stanley from the seat of his pants, and he throws it off the window and in.
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Live from North Allegheny High School, it's high school softball on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT. Today it is round 2 of the WPIAL Class 2A softball championships between the number 13 seeded Shenango Wildcats and the number 12 seeded Bentworth Bearcats. Hello everybody, I'm Tyler Aaron, and alongside me shortly is Garrett Dolan. Thank you for spending your day with us in game 1 of our triple header action here on the Lawrence County SportsNet. Looking at here today, no one saw this matchup coming. A rematch of the 2024 WPIAL Quarterfinals between Shenango and Bentworth. Last year, Shenango season ended on an 8-1 victory by Bentworth back on May 16th of last year. Nora Lindley, Kayla Odell led the way for Bentworth in that one, accumulating doubles on their own and a couple hits. Kennedy Lynn started that game for Shenango. She went 6 complete innings, 11 hits, 8 runs, 7 of them earned, 7 strikeouts, 2 walks. She gets the nod today for Shenango. And now taking a look at how each of these teams have gotten here between Shenango and Bentworth. Shenango, a 7-2 win over Fraser. A 3-run second inning, 2 runs in the 5th and 2 in the 6th, en route to an 11-hit 7-2 victory for Shenango. Lugia and Emma Hurd both with doubles on their own. Kennedy Lynn also pitched in that one, pitching the whole complete 7 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs, 2 of them earned, 1 walk and 2 strikeouts in that one. And then on the other side for Bentworth, they won their game against South Allegheny back on Thursday, a 9-1 victory for the Bearcats. 1 run in the top of the first, 4 in the third, and 4 in the 7th, en route to the 9-1 win. 7 hits for Bentworth on 2 errors. Kayla Odell and Sydney Gonlick both homered in that win. Gonlick, who is the other starting pitcher here today for Bentworth, she completed the whole 7-inning game back on Thursday, giving up 3 hits, 1 run that was earned, 2 walks, and a total of 15 strikeouts in that one. Now, as we take a look now into the WPIAL UPMC Sports Medicine Class 2A Softball Championships bracket presented by the Pittsburgh Pirates, on the left side of things, number 1 seeded New Shannock will take on number 8 seeded Apollo Ridge. They beat 16 seeded Burgettstown back on Thursday here. So that game will be at 5 p.m. today. We'll have that coverage for you. Same two broadcasters, same crew here. Tyler Aaron and Garrett Dolan for that one. Speaking of Apollo Ridge, they housed the number 9 seeded Olsh at Fox Chapel back on Thursday, winning that one 9-8. Looking on the bottom half of the left side of the bracket, number 4 seeded Fraser took on number 13 seeded Shenango. Shenango came out with a 7-2 victory to take on Bentworth, who beat South Allegheny, the number 5 seed, 9-1 back on Thursday. That took place at West Mifflin High School. Now on to the right side of the bracket, the number 2 seeded Chartiers Houston en route to a 15-0 victory against 15 seeded Brentwood back at Pleasant Valley High School. And then number 7 seed Seton LaSalle with a 2-1 victory over number 10 seeded Brownsville. That took place at Trinity High School. And then on the bottom right side of the bracket, number 3 seeded Laurel beat number 14 seeded Northgate 18-1 right here back on Thursday at the same place. And then number 6 seeded Waynesburg Central lost to number 11 seeded Riverside. Riverside with the upset, a 14-4 victory there as well. So for the second round, both of the left side games of the bracket taking place here at North Allegheny High School. Here right now, Shenango and Bentworth battle it out, and then we'll have coverage at 5 o'clock for New Shannock and Apollo Ridge. And then Eric Thomas and Tim Continenza will have the call at 7 p.m. when the Union Scotties take on Jeanette here at 7 p.m. So don't go anywhere. It's a jam-packed triple header for us today. Here as we'll take a look right now at today's starting lineups brought to you by the Crane Grill Room. Call to place your order at 724-656-1553. Call ahead and reserve your seat for after the game or place an order for takeout. For the number 13 seeded Shenango Wildcats, batting first the catcher Emma Herb, the sophomore. Batting second out in center field at Zoe Offie, the junior. Batting third, freshman shortstop Sydney Brierly. Batting fourth, the third baseman junior Brianna Alugia. Batting fifth, pitching today for the Wildcats, the junior Kennedy Lynn. Batting sixth, the right fielder junior Cashlyn Buckle. Batting seventh at first base, it's the freshman Tegan Shippert. Batting eighth at second base, it's the freshman Peyton Pilch. And batting ninth out in left field, it's the senior Cadence Christopher. Now let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Bentworth Bearcats, brought to you by Madur Bonner Law. At MadurBonnerLaw.com, your community firm with a personal connection and individualized service. It's Haley Tater out in left field. Out in center field, it's Sophia Gaza. Willow Eccles out in right field. Out at third base, it's Nora Lindley. She hit a home run back on Thursday. Zoe McDonald at shortstop. Aubrey Logan not hitting today, but she is at second base. Kylie Glaze out at first base. Kayla Odell behind the plate, and Sydney Gonglick is the starting pitcher here today for Bentworth, who, as a sophomore, the best pitcher on this Bentworth Bearcats team, unfortunately injured towards the beginning half of the season. It been able to play, not pitch, but play over at first base, not really being able to throw overhanded, but she's back all healthy again in pitching. Now looking to take Bentworth back to the third round of the WPIAL playoffs. But for now, as we await for the grounds crew to finish up and to get these players on the field, we're going to step aside here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
This is Jess. She loves to run. So does Jade. And Jen does too. And while they all love running, at AHN Sports Medicine, we know they each need a little something different to get faster. Our doctors and specialists pinpoint that difference and make a personalized conditioning plan to improve Jen's stride. and Jade's endurance, and Jess's form. Because at AHN Sports Medicine, we see you.
At Penn West University, we're making college make sense again for people who maybe thought college wasn't the answer. We're making college practical with programs tied to in-demand jobs that prepare you for success right away. We're making college accessible by breaking down barriers and offering more choices. We're making college approachable with faculty who understand where you're coming from and help you get where you're going. At Penn West, we're making college valuable again for people just like you. Learn more at pennwest.edu.
You can shop for pretty much anything online. Clothes, food, vacations, you name it, all without ever leaving the comfort of your couch. Finally, banking can be just that easy too. With the all-new FMB e-store, you can shop for hundreds of financial products to manage your money, all from the comfort of your couch. From clicks to bricks, we've got you covered. Experience the FMB e-store in branch, on your phone, or online at fmb-online.com.
That's the power of Bowser.
You're always on the winning team with the Power of Bowser, the official car dealer of the WPIAL. Visit powerofbowser.com 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to find your perfect vehicle. Get the absolute best price and the best car buying experience around. See the full lineup at powerofbowser.com. Powerofbowser.com, where the power of Bowser is yours.
Finna make common sense cool again. No tripping, I'm the man, caught slipping. I'll be 20, 30, 50 high. Something to send to Uncle Sam. No, it's hitting fans, only so in fertile land. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Check his post, he ain't got it. Send plans, more than likely, she about it. What he posts, more than likely, he ain't about it. Caught a wave. Now we finally making noise. Y'all quiet, y'all timid, y'all shy. Illinois, put in work, finally got it sound. We got it, Illinois. Y'all ain't even got no poise. Y'all know I'm the boy, I'm the boy, I'm the boy.
There's something special about this time of year. Spirits are high. The season is right. You can feel it in the air. It's fun. Made better with friends. Better with family. Better outside. And it all starts here. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there. This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by American Dairy Association Northeast. Your milk comes from a good place.
More and more, people are consuming information on screens. Businesses that want to engage, educate, or entertain clients are turning to Toshiba to provide inspired communication with digital signage experiences that attract attention in novel and entertaining ways. Information needs to be managed to be effective, and organizations can trust Toshiba to provide solutions for improved workflow, which help to securely store, organize, and manage information, whether in digital or physical form. Toshiba, empowering the art of business.
Welcome back in to North Allegheny High School on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the NFHS Network. Still awaiting first pitch here today from North Allegheny High School between the Bentworth Bearcats and the Shenango Wildcats. Here's grounds crew seems to be all done here, putting the bases into play. But while we wait here for first pitch, let's look on tap here of all the coverage we have for you on the Lawrence County SportsNet Today, 4 games going on today, 3 of them taking place at North Allegheny High School. It's Bentworth and Shenango. It's myself, Tyler Aaron, and Garrett Dolan here. He will be here shortly. He'll be on the call with me for this one. And then at 5 o'clock here, it's New Shannock against Apollo Ridge. Myself and Garrett Dolan on the call for that one. And then at 7 p.m. here, it's Union versus Jeanette. Eric Thomas and Tim Continenza will have the call for you on that one. And then over at Fox Chapel, a 5 o'clock first pitch, it's Laurel versus Riverside. James Dotson and Jay Moan will have the call over there at Fox Chapel. And then tomorrow for baseball, a couple games for you going on here at Elwood City and Mohawk at 4 p.m. At 7 p.m., it's Shenango versus Laurel baseball. And then at 4 o'clock, at Seneca Valley, myself and Tyler Polk will be on the call for New Shannock versus Freedom and that one. And then we will have more coverage of baseball and softball for you all on Wednesday, varying of what happens here today and tomorrow with the Lawrence County teams. As it looks like we are moments away from getting this game started. A 3 o'clock scheduled first pitch, 3:08 is the current time right now. So a little bit late, but we'll step aside for now. We'll be back for first pitch between the Shenango Wildcats and the Bentworth Bearcats.
Hey, Mom, do you need a ride to the store today?
Oh, no thanks, hon. I got it covered. Mike's taking me.
Okay, well, you have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, right? I can take you to that.
No, I got it covered too. Mike's taking me.
Mike?
Yes, Mike's my Axe driver. Picks me up right at my door and even helps carry my groceries. It's so convenient to schedule and ride with Axe. Wish I would have called him sooner.
Okay, Mom. Sounds like you got it covered.
I have an apple pie ready to eat. How about you help me with that?
Business communication must be agile, efficient, and fast. Toshiba is the company that helps you manage it all, from paper to digital to screen and back again. With smarter printing, you are unleashed. The office is wherever you are, and Toshiba makes it seamless to print whatever, wherever, and whenever. Our mobile printing applications allow you to print or scan to both Toshiba and third-party MFPs right from your mobile device. Toshiba, empowering the art of business.
It's time for some softball. WPIAL 2A playoffs here between Shenango and Bentworth. As we'll pause so we can take a listen to our starting lineups between Bentworth and Shenango. It's time to play ball indeed. While the Bentworth Bearcats take the field, let's take a look at our keys to the game. Presented by Works in Progress Paint Services. Call Joe Wright at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next painting project. For the Bentworth Bearcats, it's Sydney Gondlick. And how can it not be her? On both sides of the ball, an under 1 ERA for Gondlick. And then on the hitting side, leads the team with a .545 batting average, letting her keep wheeling and dealing on both sides of the ball on offense and defense. And then the powerful offense, first 6 hitters of the Bentworth Bearcats lineup, all hitting above a .350 batting average. So keeping them consistently getting at-bats and consistently getting on base will go a long way for Bentworth in this one. And then for Shenango, it's the 1-2-3. Emma Herb, Zoe Offie, and Sydney Byerly, the 1-2-3 hitters here today. .438 batting average for Herb, .544 for Offie, and .500 for Byerly. And then let Kennedy go, starting pitcher for Shenango, 10-7 record for her, 2.57 ERA. Helping her go deep into the innings here today as we are ready for first pitch here today. First pitch by Gondlick. This one's hit out towards left field. Tater goes overhead and out of here. A leadoff home run for Emma Herb on the very first pitch of the game. And it's 1-0 early. Our first pitch at 3:14 on a 3 o'clock scheduled game, and Emma Herb sends it out to deep left field. What a start for the Shenango Wildcats here early. Our first pitch brought to you by Penn Ohio Bottled Water. Up Zoe Offie for Shenango. First pitch in there for a base hit out to left. 2 quick hits to start off this ball game for Shenango. And they're wheeling and dealing early, and that's gonna bring up Sydney Byerly. Byerly, a .500 batting average on the season, 0 homers, 14 RBIs. And that leadoff home run by Emma Herb, her first home run of the year. His first pitch to Byerly was low, ball 1. .1-0 pitch, just a bit outside for ball 2, 2-0. Gondlick fires one in, fouled off to the backstop, 2-1 to Byerly.
First home run of the year for Emma Herb, first pitch of the WPIAL Quarterfinals. Absolutely crushed them right there. The fence really about 6-8 inches, but almost went right to the
2-1 pitch by Gondlick, called for a strike. Count goes even now, 2-2. Gondlick 2-0 record in 22 complete innings pitched, 6 hits, 44 strikeouts. In 4 games started, 2 of those were complete games, as this one fouled it off again to the backstop. Count remains the same. And a sub-1 ERA on the season for Sydney Gondlick, a .32 ERA for her. She pitched back on Thursday, and their round 1 matchup is this one fouled off again down the first base side and over the Bentworth dugout. The 2-2 pitch to Byerly, swung on and missed strike 3. First strikeout of the day for Sydney Byerly, or for Sydney Gonlick, excuse me. That brings up the cleanup hitter, Brianna Alusha, playing third base today. First pitch was swung on and missed for strike 1. Gonlick kicks and fires just a bit inside, ball 1. 1-1, 1 out. Runner on first base. That's Zoe Offie out there at first for Shenango. 1-0 is our score here from North Allegheny High School off of a leadoff homer by Emma Herb. 1-1 pitch, swung on and hit out towards second. That's going to get over the head of Aubrey Logan and into shallow right field. Another single, and we got runners on first and second for Shenango. Now up the pitcher, Kennedy Lynn, the junior, looking to continue some damage with only 1 out and 2 on for the Wildcats. Gonlick fires one in there, called strike 1. Home plate out umpire today, Michael McConnell, calling the balls and strikes. 0-1 pitch by Gonlick, swung on, hit just foul down the first base side. Kylie Glaze almost got a glove on it, but just to the right of the first base bag. Lynn quickly in an 0-2 hole early. 0-2 pitch, swung on and hit back foul. Count remains the same, 0-2. Gonlick fires one high, ball 1. Count goes 1-2. Gonlick now at 17 pitches already. Pitch number 18 approaching. 1-2 pitch by Gonlick, swung on and hit back to the glove of Gonlick. Throw on to first is in time. Both runners advance on the play. So 2 ducks on the pond and in scoring position for Shenango with 2 away here in the top half of the first inning. Offie at third, Alucia at second. Cashlin Buckle to the plate. The junior batting 196. First pitch swung on and hit out of play down the first base side. Again, behind the Bentworth dugout. Shenango looking to add in to their early 1-0 lead with 2 on in scoring position. This one hit back to Gonlick. Throw on to first, well in time. Another 1-3. So Gonlick retires her last 2 batters. 1 run and 3 hits, 2 left on base in the top half of the first inning. It was the sophomore Emma Herb on the first pitch of this ball game, hitting a home run back out to left field to give Shenango the 1-0 lead. We'll step aside and come back for the bottom half of the first inning. It's Shenango 1, Bentworth 0 on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the NFHS Network.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Mathur and David Verratti want to provide you with a level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of their locations in Xenia Opal or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win. Proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Bottom of the first inning, we go from North Allegheny High School. Shenango with the early 1-0 lead. Today's starting lineup brought to you by the Crane Room Grill. For Bentworth, Sophia Gaza up to bat now. As first pitch up high to her, ball one. Kayla Odell on deck, catching today. Batting third, Sydney Gonlick pitching. Batting fourth at the cleanup spot, shortstop Zoe McDonald. Batting fifth, first base Kylie Glaze. Batting sixth, Nora Lindley. Out at third, Haley Tater batting seventh out in left field. The designated player batting eighth. That's Avery Bland, the freshman, and then Willow Eccles, the senior, out in right field. And then the defensive alignment brought to you by Madur Bonner Law. Christopher, Offie, and Buckle left to right. From third to first, Alugia, Byerly, Pilch, and Shippert. As this one hit over the glove of Peyton Pilch's glove and into right field. A leadoff single for Sophia Gaza. Tegan Shippert at first, Emma Herb behind the plate, and Kennedy Lynn pitching. Here is it's a leadoff single for Sophia Gaza. She came in with a .458 batting average, 4 homers, and 17 RBIs. Now it's Kayla Odell, the senior. Catcher, she's up. She tries to sacrifice a bunt. She missed the bunt, but it's called a strike anyway. 0-1 early on Odell. Gaza thought about going for second on that one. 0-1 pitch by Lynn, swung on and popped out of play. Count 0-2 to Odell. Kennedy Lynn, today's starting pitcher for Shenango, 10-7 record and 92 2/3 of an inning. 90 hits given up, 108 strikeouts on the season compared to 13 walks and a .257 ERA for Kennedy Lynn. That one was chopped out foul down the third base side. Count remains the same. 0-2 pitch, swung on and fouled off back to the backstop again by Odell. Odell, .447 batting average, 1 homer, 7 RBIs for her on the season. 0-2 pitch, in there for a ball. Count goes 1-2. One-two pitch, inside again, ball 2, dropped by Herb. Check over at the runner on first, no advancement. 2-2 our count, runner on first base, nobody out. Shenango with the 1-0 lead over Bentworth. 2-2 pitch, shot out it to the shallow center field and in there for a hit. Back-to-back singles for Bentworth. And 2 runners on early. Gaza advances to second, Odell on first, and now it brings up the power hitter, Sydney Gonlick, the pitcher. She looks to make up from her early home run given up on the first pitch of this ball game. First pitch to Gonlick, swung on and missed for strike 1. Gonlick leads the team in home runs with 6. She hit a home run back at West Mifflin on Thursday. One of 2 players, Kayla Odell, hit the other home run back on Thursday. Count even 1-1 now on Gonlick. Nobody out here in the bottom half of the first inning. 1-1 pitch by Lynn, swung on and missed again, strike 2. One-two pitch outside for ball 2. Count even 2-2. Nobody out, 2 on for Bentworth. Looking to get back that early run given up back in the top half of the first. Lynn fires one in there outside again. Count goes full. 15 pitches for Kennedy Lynn. Still looking to record her first out of this game. Full count pitch by Lynn, swung on and hit down the third base side. It's going to be rolled a fair ball. Gaza will come around to score from second. Dell to third. Gonlick to second. Bentworth ties this one up on a double by Gonlick as it hit off the third base bag. Looked like it also went off the glove of Brianna Alucia. So we're all knotted up at 1 and 2 ducks on the pond for Bentworth with still nobody out. First pitch by Lynn to Zoe McDonald in there, called for a strike. McDonald 414 batting average, 0 homers, 13 RBIs. 0-1 pitch, just a bit outside, ball 1. One pitch, chopped out, fouled down the third base side. Count goes to 1-2. Bentworth led by head coach Jack Kramer, assistant coach Tracy Tater. Lynn kicks and fires. Just outside again. Count goes full. Pitch to McDonald again, called for hit foul. Bottom of the first inning, 2-2 count to Zoe McDonald. Score, Bentworth 1, Shenango 1. 2 runners on for Bentworth, 2-2 pitch. This one's hit out, just foul, down the first baseline. Easily would have brought around Odell and Gonlick to score. Two pitch by Lynn, hit on out to second, goes by the glove of Pilch. 1-1 comes around to score. Here comes Gonlick, she'll come around to score. It's a 2-run RBI single by Zoe McDonald, and Bentworth takes a commanding 3-1 lead. A Toshiba RBI, a 2-run single by Zoe McDonald. And call Dale at 412-290-2156 for all of your printer output devices and digital workflow solutions. Or visit www.business.toshiba.com and click on Find a Dealer near you. Score now, Bentworth up in front now 3-1. As Kennedy Lynn still looking for her first out of the game. His first pitch to Kylie Glaze was low for a ball. 1-0 pitch, outside throw back to first, one hopper to Tegan Shippert. But McDonald gets back safely, easily.
So line up at least 6 or 7 deep and backs the ball. Really the one rip hit.
Pitch by McDonald, ripped one back to short. That's caught by Byerly. Throw back onto first, not in time to get the double play. But Shenango records their first out of the game. And L6. Nora Lindley now up to bat, looking to continue on the damage for Bentworth here in the bottom half of the first inning. First pitch to her, low for a ball.
Lindley has 11 RBI this year total. She had 4 against Shenango in a playoff game here a year ago.
Nora Lindley, 352 batting average for her as her 1-0 pitch hit back out to short, diving stop by Byerly. She'll crawl her way to the bag to get McDonald out at second. A unassisted ground out by Byerly. And she's got both outs of the inning for Shenango. Nora Lindley reaches first on a fielder's choice. Now Haley Tater, the left fielder, up to bat.
Good job by base umpires to address inappropriate comments coming from the stands. Kudos, Mr. Michael Pryor.
Tater, a 184 batting average for her, 0 homers, 0 RBIs for her. First pitch low for a ball.
Group of students in the bleachers along the left field line, and apparently Mr. Pryor heard something that he doesn't want to hear again, and he made those
1-0 pitch chopped out to third. It's fair ball. Throw on to first by Lucia in time. A 5-3 to end the inning and end the damage caused by the Bearcats in the bottom half of the first. 3 runs for Bentworth on 4 hits and 1 left on base. So after 1 complete inning of play, it is Bentworth 3, Shenango 1 on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the NFHS Network.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
It's the 7-8-9 hitters for Shenango to kick off the bottom of the second. It's the first baseman, freshman Tegan Shippert. 1-0 is the count to Shippert. His fastball called for a strike. Count goes even 1-1. Shippert 261 batting average on the season, 0 homers, 6 RBIs. 1-1 pitch fouled off the front foot of Shippert. Foul. Count goes 1-2 to Shippert.
Infielders playing up. Lindley's playing in front of the bag at third. Blaze starts behind. And then as Gonglik starts the windup, Blaze starts to walk up.
Gonglik winds and fires a riser upstairs for a ball. Count goes even 2-2. 24 pitches already for Gonglik. And here's pitch number 25. Just below. Count goes even. Nobody on, nobody out. Full count. Bentworth up 3-1 over Shenango. Gonglik winds and fires this one, fouled off back along the first base side. Stayed in the ballpark though. Full count pitch by Gonglik, swung on and missed by Tegan Shippert. Second strikeout on the day for Gonglik, and retires the first batter of the inning. Peyton Pilch now up to bat. Batting 8th in the lineup today, playing second base. The freshman, 200 batting average for her. 6 RBIs on the season. His first pitch to her upstairs for a ball. Gonglik winds and fires, swung on and missed by Pilch. Count goes even 1-1. On 1 pitch, swung on, fouled off back down the first base side. 1-2 the count now to Peyton Pilch. One-two pitch, just outside for a ball. One-two pitch to Pilch. Coming. Excuse me, 2-2 pitch. Gonglik fires one in, fouled off. Count remained the same. So it looks like it was a foul tip caught by Kayla Odell. So back-to-back strikeouts. 2 quickly away, as Gonglik has retired the last 4 Shenango batters. Cadence Christopher now up, the only senior in today's lineup for Shenango. Count quickly 0-1. One pitch to Christopher, riser upstairs, ball 1. .34 pitches for Gonglik. This one swung on and missed, rolls back to the backstop. 1-2 to Cadence Christopher. One-two pitch, called strike 3. 1 strikeout, 2 strikeouts, and 3 strikeouts That's Gonglik's fourth strikeout today and struck out the side. So score remains the same. Bentworth in front over Shenango 3-1. We'll head on down to the bottom half of the second inning with Bentworth up by a couple of runs here on the Lawrence County SportsNet powered by LCAP and the NFHS network.
No two companies create the same way. Toshiba empowers the art of business by uniquely enabling businesses to work with tools designed specifically for them. In a constantly evolving world, business communication must be agile, efficient, and fast. Toshiba is the company that helps you manage it all, from paper to digital to screen and back again. Toshiba, empowering the art of business.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
Back here at North Allegheny High School between the Bentworth Bearcats and the Shenango Wildcats, it's the WPIAL 2A quarterfinals. Avery Bland, the designated player, up for Bentworth. As count goes even to Bland, 1-1. .091 batting average for Bland. 1 RBI on the season. This one called a strike, 1-2. Kennedy Lynn, 33 pitches for her. Pitch 34 on its way. Lynn fires one, chopped out back to Lynn. She'll scoop it up, throw on the first, well in time. A 1-3 to record the first out of the bottom half of the second. Brings up the number 9 hitter and right fielder, the senior Willow Eccles. 171 batting average for her on the season, 0 homers, 3 RBIs. Lynn fires the first pitch to Eccles. In there, called a strike. 0-1 early to Eccles.
Got a lot of the innings, 70 of them, in fact, in the absence of Gonglik in the circle.
0-1 pitch, hit out the third base side and foul. Almost hit the third base coach. Count quickly, 0-2 to Eccles. 1 out, 3-1. Bentworth still in the lead. 0-2 pitch outside and low, ball 1.
Those of you tuning in for the Tanner McMillan North Hills baseball game, go to the WPIAL Sports Network page. Broadcast will start online. Here on WPIAL AM when we're finished here in this softball.
1-2 pitch, low into the dirt, ball 2. Count goes even to Eccles. She works her way out of the 0-2 jam. Lynn winds and fires outside. It goes full to Eccles. Nobody on, 1 out. Count full between number 12 seeded Bentworth and 13 seeded Shenango. Here's pitch number 40 by Lynn. Hit out underneath the glove of Pilch and into right field. A single, a 1-out single for Bentworth. That brings up top of the order. Sophia Gaza. She's 1 for 1 today. A leadoff single, then came around to score off of a double by Gonglik. She has one on. His first pitch swung on and missed for a strike, 0-1. Gaza, 458 batting average, 4 homers, 17 RBIs. A 1 pitch, just misses outside, 1-1. One pitch by Lynn, swung on and missed by Gaza, strike 2. 1-2 to Gaza. 1-2 pitch as Lynn winds and fires well into the dirt. Count goes even, 2-2. Lynn fires one in just upstairs, ball 3 on the riser. Count full. 3-1's our score, bottom of the second inning. It's Eccles out on first base. Full count pitch, swung on and missed by Gaza. First strikeout on the day for Kennedy Lynn. 2 away here in the second. Kayla Odell, the catcher. She's 1 for 1, hit a single in the first. She scored the second run of the game for Bentworth. His first pitch to Odell swung on and missed for a strike. Odell a home run and a double back on Thursday in their first round game. They defeated South Allegheny 9-1. Lynn fires one, hit off the front foot of Odell. Foul, quickly 0-2. Pitch, hit out to short. Byerly bobbles it, no throw to first. It's going to be an error. An E6 first error of the game. Eccles will advance to second, so 2 on for Sydney Gonlick. Gonlick's first pitch, chopped foul. 0-1 early. She's 1 for 1. She hit a 2-run RBI double back in the first inning.
Gonlick drove in a run with that double, then scored on the Zoe McDonald 2-run single. 3-1 Bentworth. Batting in a home half of the second. Lynn deals.
A 1 pitch, grounded out to third, stepped on the bag by Alucia to record the third out. An unassisted E6, a 6UA. So Shenango gets out of the jam in this one. Only 1 hit and 2 left on base in the bottom half of the second inning for Bentworth. Score will remain the same. Bentworth 3, Shenango 1. You've been watching the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the NFHS Network.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
Top of the third inning here from North Allegheny High School on this beautiful afternoon. Here, 64 degrees. It feels like 58 outside right now. 17-mile-per-hour winds blowing around. As first pitch to the Shenango top of the order, and Emma Herb low for a ball. She kicked off the ball game back in the first inning on a first pitch homer out to left. Game didn't stay tied for long as second pitch popped up into foul territory. A diving catch out by Odell to record the out. Very nicely done by Emma Herb. Quickly getting back there and making a little diving catch to record the first out of the third. Zoe Offey now up to bat for Shenango. She hit a single back in the first, so she's 1 for 1. First pitch just outside for a ball. This one chopped out towards third, scooped up by Lindley. She mishandled it on the transition to the glove to the throwing hand. So Offey will get there safely, and it'll be the first error of the day by Bentworth. So an E5 as Offey reaches, and Sydney Byerly will come up with a runner on first. She struck out swinging in her first bat. Back in the first as her first pitch hit out as it popped up into shallow right. That's caught by Aubrey Logan as she backed up a couple steps to get to it. So 2 away here in the top half of the third. Brianna Alusha, the junior, she's 1 for 1, a single back in the first. First pitch by Gonlick. Fastball called for a strike, 0-1.
Lead batter to reach base in the last 8 since Alusha's 1-out single in the first.
0-1 pitch by Gonlick. Throw on to second, steal down, not in time. Runner is safe, a stolen base for Zoe Offey. And that puts a duck on the pond. Shenango looking to get within 1 away. Count 0-2 to Brianna Alusha. Pitch chopped out down the first base side and foul.
Swing fouls the ball off between the third base or first base coaching box and the perimeter fence.
Count remains the same, 0-2. 2 away here in the top half of the third. It's Offey, the lone runner on base, standing at second. 0-2 pitch, fouled off back. As it looks like it was actually just a swing and a miss, a drop third strike. Offey ran to third, and there was no attempt by Alusha to run to first, so a drop third strike, and that is Gonlick's 5th strikeout of the day. 49 so far this year, and the score remains the same. Bentworth in front by a couple of runs. It's Bentworth 3, Shenango 1 here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the NFHS Network.
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9-ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs. perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
1-0 count to Zoe McDonald, the 4-5-6 hitter for Bentworth to kick off the bottom half of the third. Bentworth in front 3-1 as she sharply hits this one out to center up the middle. A leadoff single for Zoe McDonald. She's 2 for 2 today. Kylie Glaze now up. She sharply hit one out to shortstop. A line out caught by Sydney Byerly back in the first. First pitch to her, grounded through the third base and second base hole. Back-to-back singles to kick off the bottom half of the third, and 2 runners quickly on for Bentworth. Kylie Glaze improves to 1-2, and that brings up Nora Lindley. She reached on a fielder's choice back in the first. She looks to continue on some damage here by Lynn. First pitch by Lynn, swung on and missed by Lindley, 0-1. 2 on, nobody out, 0-1 count, bottom half of the third inning. Bentworth up 3-1. 0-1 pitch, low and away, ball 1. Count goes even. One pitch, swung on and missed by Lindley. 1-2. Pitch by Lindley, chopped out down the third base side and foul. Count remains the same. Nice projection swing by Lindley. Pitch number 59 by Kennedy Lynn. Just low. Count goes to 2-2. Lindley, .352 batting average for her, 11 RBIs and 2 homers. One of 5 players on this Bentworth team, as this one's called strike 3. Second strikeout today for Kennedy Lynn. She improves to 110 strikeouts so far, and Haley Tatter will come up with 2 on and 1 out for Bentworth. First pitch to her, just low below the knees, ball 1. She's 0 for 1, a ground out. Back to third. That ended the first inning, where Bentworth scored 3 runs. Count now even, 1-1. That one was fouled off. Kennedy Lynn, 61 pitches for her so far, and 2 1/3 innings pitched. This one, a riser upstairs, 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Chopped out towards short. Throw on to first by Byerly in time. Both runners will advance. McDonald to third, Glaze to second. So 2 runners in scoring position. A 6-3 and 2 outs in the inning. Avery Bland, designated player, now up. She's 0 for 1. She led off the top of the second inning with a ground out back to Kennedy Lynn. First pitch to Bland. Nowhere near inside for a ball. 1-0 the count to Avery Bland. Kennedy kicks and fires low and away again, ball 2. Two-0 pitch called for a strike. Count goes 2-1 now to Bland. Kennedy winds and deals, called a strike on the swing and a miss. It goes even 2-2. Lynn looking to get out of the third inning jam. And she does just that. Strike 3. Her third strikeout on the day, second strikeout swinging. So only 2 hits this inning for Bentworth and 2 left on base. Score remains the same. Bentworth in front, 3-1. We'll come back for the top half of the 4th inning on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the NFHS Network.
Since 1911, the City Rescue Mission has been serving our community by providing food for the hungry, shelter for the homeless, and hope for the lost. We continue to love all that come through our doors, extending mercy and providing grace just as God has done for each of us, serving with a compassionate heart and sharing the good news of the gospel and the hope we all have in Jesus Christ, just like we've done since 1911. We can't do this alone, and we continue to need your help.
Just like going to the doctor, our homes need a checkup too. If your home is not properly weatherized, you could be at risk for symptoms that cause unhealthy ailments and higher utility bills. The Weatherization Assistance Program is the key to reducing utility costs and increasing comfort in your home. Services include an in-home energy audit to inspect your furnace and hot water tank, check for air sealing around windows and doors, and ensure adequate insulation and ventilation. Learn more at lcap.org or call the Department of Healthy Homes to get your checkup today.
1-0 the count in the top half of the 4th inning to Kennedy Lynn. 0 for 1 today. A ground out back to the pitcher. As she'll hit this one right back to the pitcher. On to first for the easy first out. Back-to-back comebackers to Sydney Gonlick. 1 away here to kick off the 4th. And Cashlyn Buckle, right fielder, up to bat. She hit a comebacker back to Gonlick, where she recorded the 3rd out of the 2nd inning. 0-1 count to Buckle. One pitch hit out towards shallow right, but just outside of that perimeter and into the stands on the first base side. Fortunately, no one in the area where the ball hit.
Shenango comes in winning 4 in a row.
0-2 pitch to Cooper Buckle. Fouled off back to the backstop. Count remains the same.
Losses to Laurel, Riverside, Neshannock, and Laurel again in that 1-4 stretch. Wins against Freedom, Central Valley, Western Beaver, playoff win against Fraser to get Bobcats into this.
Pitch 51 by Groglick. Just low, ball one. Sydney Gonlick, so far 3 hits, given up 1 run off of that Emma Herb home run to lead off the first. Is this one a little blooper back to Odell just in time on the throw to first from Odell to Glaze. A 2-3 ground out for the second out. Now Tegan Shippert now up 0 for 1 for her, a strikeout back in the second. She struck down swinging to Gonlick. Gonlick's first pitch showing bunt and pulling back quickly with Shippert, as that one was in the dirt for a ball. 1-0. She shows bunt again. This one's fouled back right into the feet of Odell. Count even 1-1. One pitch to Shippert, called strike 2. 1-2 quickly now on Shippert. Two out, nobody on, top half of the 4th inning. Bentworth still in the lead, 3-1. All runs scored in the 1st inning as that one, the riser swung on and missed by Shippert. So 1, 2, 3 go down the Wildcats again. We'll come back for the bottom half of the 4th inning. Score still Bentworth 3, Shenango 1 on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the NFHS Network.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Union's Mia Prudes as the April Red Zone Female Athlete of the Month after throwing a perfect game and 3 no-hitters in April, averaging 13 strikeouts per game. LC SportsNet is also proud to honor Elwood City's Aaron Lake as the April Red Zone Male Athlete of the Month, after starting the year 6-0 with a 0.62 earned run average. Congratulations and best of luck to Elwood City's Aaron Lake and Union's Mia Prudes, the April Red Zone Athletes of the Month.
First pitch to Willow Eccles, called for a strike on the fastball, 0-1. The 9-1-2 hitter leading it off for Bentworth in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Approaching the 1 hour mark of this game as this one's popped up into shallow center field. 3 Wildcats come in to converge on it, but it's Zoe Offie to make the catch to retire the first out of the inning. Top of the order for Bentworth, Sophia Gaza. Sophia Gaza. She is 1 for 1. A single back in the first and a strikeout swinging in the second. .70 pitches for Lynn. Here comes 71 as that's low into the dirt for a ball. 1-0. Pitch to Gaza, swung on and missed for a strike, goes even 1-1. pitch to Gaza, change up just outside, 2-1. This one hit a screamer out to left field. Christopher able to make the catch near the third baseline and record the second out of the inning. Kayla Odell will come up to bat. The senior has reached in both of her plate appearances today, a single in the first and then reached the first on an error committed by Sydney Byerly in the second. First pitch ripped down the line, just foul on the third base side. Easily extra bases for Odell if that stays fair. That was pitch 75 for Kennedy Lynn. Couple strikeouts for her today, 3 to be exact, as she hits one down the third base side again. This one well foul. Count quickly goes 0-2. Odell putting the contact on the ball early in both prior pitches. Lynn kicks and fires, swung on and missed by Odell. 1, 2, 3 go down Bentworth. That's the 6th straight retired batter by Kennedy Lynn. And we'll head on to the top half of the 5th inning. Score remains the same as it did to end the first. It's Bentworth in front, 3-1 over Shenango. You've been watching the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the NFHS Network.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at medorebonnerlaw.com for more information.
Top of the 5th inning, Bentworth still in front, 3-1 in the 2025 WPIAL UPMC Sports Medicine Class 2A Softball Championships presented by the Pittsburgh Pirates. Peyton Pilch to lead off the 5th. First pitch to her right at the knees, called for a strike. She's 0 for 1, struck out swinging back in the second. 0-1 pitch to Pilch, swung on and misses. That one hit the dirt, 0-2. Three hits on the day so far for Shenango. Haven't recorded a hit since Brianna Lucia's single back in the first. Yeah, and winner of this game here between Bentworth and Shenango will take on the winner of the 5 o'clock game between New Shannock and Apollo Ridge. 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed, a high riser. Second straight strikeout for Godlick. 7th strikeout on the day for her, and one away quickly to kick off the 5th. Cadence Christopher, now the number 9 hitter. 0 for 1 for her. First pitch to her, a riser well upstairs for a ball. 60 pitches for Gonlick. Gonlick kicks and fires upstairs again. 2 straight upstairs risers quickly at 2-0 to Christopher. Two and 0 pitch swung on and missed by Christopher. Goes 2-1 now. .088 batting average so far for Christopher, as this one swung on and missed. Count 2-1. Excuse me, 2-2. 2-2 pitch, slapped foul down the third base side. Just missed the Shenango dugout.
2A Section 1 behind the 1 seed Neshannock and the 3 seed Laurel, tied with Riverside. Riverside getting a little better seed in the bracket, seeded 11th, Shenango 13th.
2-2 pitch to Christopher. Outside, ball 3, count goes full. 1 out, nobody on, top of the 5th inning. Bentworth still in the lead, 3-1. Gonlick fires, popped up, down into shallow right field. Logan drifts out, and she drops it. She can't make the catch on that. And Christopher lets that one in. That's going to be an E4, second error committed by Bentworth. Could be a huge break for Shenango. With the top of the order coming up to bat, Emma Herb. She's 1 for 2. Leadoff homer back in the first. First pitch to her, called, strike 1. Throw back to first, in time on the pickoff attempt. They get Christopher out. Nicely well done by Kayla Odell to get that one back and record the second out.
Shot erases a 1-out base runner.
So that erases the lone base runner on for Emma Herb, as that one's called for a strike. So Herb quickly down 0-2. 68 pitches for Gonlick. 0-2 upstairs, ball 1.
Fastball high for a ball. Herb homered on the first pitch, fouled out on a really wacky play there by Kayla Odell. Ended up falling down, catching that foul pop-up near the fence. Didn't know where it was at first. Sprinted after finding it.
1-2 pitch by Gonlick. Called, strike 3, dropped by Odell. Throw on to first. Glaze makes this the catch. Another strikeout. So Bentworth gets out of it quickly. Only 1 error committed in the top half of the 5th. We'll head down to the bottom of the 5th. Score remains the same. Bentworth 3, Shenango 1 on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the NFHS Network.
Here at Shenango, the teachers and staff love their Wildcats. In the classroom or wearing the blue and gold, we have their back, and we wish the Cats the best this season.
This video is brought to you by the Shenango Area Education Association.
Congratulations to our April LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Laurel Girls Track and Field as April's LCAP Team of the Month after winning their first section title in 40 years and qualifying for the WPIAL Championships. Congratulations to Coach Heather McKissick and the Laurel Track and Field team, your April LCAP Team of the Month.
Bottom of the 5th inning. Sydney Gonlick, Zoe McDonald, and Kylie Glaze due up to bat. Here in the bottom half of the 5th. It's still Kennedy Lynn out there pitching. 77 pitches for her so far. Sydney Gonlick will kick it off for Bentworth. She is 1 for 2 today. 2-run RBI double in the first. First pitch to Gonlick, low into the dirt for a ball. Go 1-0.
A couple of balls right at the third base bag by the Bentworth free hitter. One of them got over the bag and off the glove of third baseman Lucia.
This one chopped out the short. Byerly's there. Throw on to first in time for the first out.
7 straight retire now by the Shenango defense. Zoe McDonald.
So quickly one away here in the bottom half of the 5th. Zoe McDonald. She's 2 for 2, a pair of singles for her. 1 in the first, 1 in the third. As her first pitch is hit out to shallow right field, Buckle is there to make the easy catch out and right for the second out. Kylie Glaze. Now up for the Wildcats. 1 for 2 for her today. A single back in the third and a line out in the first. First pitch by Lynn, swung on and missed by Glaze. 0-1. Nobody on, 2 out. Pitch number 82 by Kennedy Lynn. This one hit again out to very shallow right field. Buckle will come in and make the catch. Back-to-back flyouts to Cooper Buckle. So 1, 2, 3, go down the Bearcats. We'll head to the top of the 6th. Score Bentworth 3, Shenango 1 on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the NFHS Network.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
Back here for the top half of the 6th. Zoe Offley, Sydney Byerly, and Brianna Lucia due up for the Wildcats. First pitch by Sydney Gonlick, called for a strike on the bottom inside corner. .71 pitches so far for Gonlick. 8 strikeouts and 3 hits given up. Is that one upstairs for a ball on the high riser.
Checks the wristband. The sophomore right-hander for Bentworth winds and deals.
Gonlick's pitch, swung on and missed, strike 2. Early 1-2 count for Zoe Offey.
Dark blue pants, gold socks. Bearcats. The black jerseys and pants, the gold socks. One ball, 2 strikes.
Offey looking to get a 1-out hit. Can't do so. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 9. That records the first out of the inning. Sydney Byerly, the freshman, up to bat. She's 0 for 2 today. A pop-up in the third and a strikeout in the first. She looks to bring the bat to life for Shenango. First pitch swung on, fouled off back to the backstop. And immediately after this game will be the number 8 seeded Apollo Ridge versus number 1 seeded York. And immediately after that one, it's Union versus Jeanette. This one's ripped. Stopped by Logan. Throw on to first in time for the second out. 3 straight retired by Gonlick. 76 pitches for her. Brianna Alusha. 1 for 2 for her. Strikeout and a single.
10 straight retired by the Bentworth defense with the help of the
first pitch, check swung, hit off the edge of the bat. Oh, and 1 quickly to Alusha. This one called for a strike quickly, 0-2. Gonlick looking for strikeout number 10 on the day. This one's popped up into the end of the infield. That one's caught by Zoe McDonald. An F6 for the 3rd out, so Shenango down to 3 more outs. We'll head on to the bottom half of the 6th. Bentworth in the lead, 3-1 on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the NFHS Network.
Celebrating 25 years of the best coverage of high school sports in Western Pennsylvania. This is the Trib Live High School Sports Network, covering 140 schools throughout all 3 sports seasons. Trib HSSN is always there. On tribhssn.triblive.com, you'll find live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, news, and so much more. The Trib Live High School Sports Network, broadcasting high school sports in Western Pennsylvania for 25 years.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Nora Lindley steps up to bat for Bentworth. 0 for 1 for her today. She reached first back in the 1st inning on a fielder's choice. First pitch to her outside for a ball. Kennedy Lynn still out there for Shenango, 83 pitches. As Lynn's 84th pitch chopped on foul right off the protective netting of the Shenango dugout.
4 straight to start the contest. Back-to-back hits back in the 3rd inning. Bentworth hasn't had a base runner since.
9 straight batters retired by Kennedy Lynn. 1-1 pitch just outside for a ball. 2-1 now.
9 straight outs by the Shenango defense and pitcher Kennedy Lynn.
2-1 pitch by Lynn. Upstairs, ball 3. Count goes 3-1.
Neither pitcher has walked the batter today.
3-1 pitch by Lynn. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Count full to Nora Lindley.
Tuning in for Canada McMillan North Hills Baseball. We'll get there shortly. And listen online to the WPIAL Sports Network tab.
Full count pitch by Lynn. This one ripped foul down the 3rd base side. Count remains the same. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom half of the 6th inning. 12-seeded Bentworth Bearcats and 13-seeded Shenango Wildcats. Quarterfinal round of the 2025 WPIAL UPMC Sports Medicine Class 2A Softball Champions. As that one Swung on and missed. Another strikeout. 10 straight batters retired by Kennedy Lynn. Now Haley Tater comes up to bat. First pitch to Tater. Just upstairs above the letters. Ball 1. Tater 0 for 2 today. 2 ground outs, 1 in the third, 1 in the first. This one hit out to right field. Buckles there to make the catch. F9 to record the second out. Avery Bland now up. The freshman's 0 for 2 today. A comebacker back to Lynn in the second, and then a strikeout in the third for Bland.
5-6-7 due up for Shenango in a must-score situation.
First pitch to Bland, trickles foul. On track to hit that back edge of the Shenango dugout.
Been times this year the Bentworth offense has done what it is doing right now since those hits from McDonald and Blaze in the third. That is just go absolutely stone cold silent.
This one, shallow pop up, just foul, almost hit the helmet of a running Bland to first. Count quickly, 0-2 to Bland.
Shenango defense, once you realize you're not going to catch it, you don't want to get close to it, get hit in fair territory by that ball that is going to go foul. Bland back in the box, Lynn back on the pitching rubber.
0-2 pitch to Bland. This one popped up again. This one's going to go out of play. Foul. Count remains the same. 93 pitches for Kennedy Lynn.
2 outs, Bentworth, the 6th inning. Winner of this game gets the Neshannock-Apollo Ridge winner.
Pitch number 95 for Lynn. Swung on and missed. That's 12 straight retired batters for Kennedy Lynn. 6th strikeout of the day. So 3 more outs Shenango has to work with to get 2 more runs. Here, so top of the 7th inning, we go here shortly. It's Bentworth 3, Shenango 1 on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the NFHS Network.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Neshannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard presented by the Newcastle Transit Authority. Going your way. Save money on gas and let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County. Newcastle Transit Authority going your way. Looking at the out-of-town scoreboard, bottom half of the 2nd inning between Camden McMillan and North Hills. Camden McMillan up 3-0 in that one. As second pitch to Kennedy Lynn was swung on foul. Count even 1-1. One pitch to Lynn, just upstairs, right at the letters. Ball 2.
Bottom of the 6th, neither pitcher has walked the batter here today.
82 pitches on the day for Sydney Gonlick.
2 balls and a strike.
And here's pitch number 83. This one's hit foul out to the top of the batting cage on the first base side.
Even the count at 2-2.
Neshannock catcher to hit that one off the top of the batting cage. As Shenango and Apollo Ridge beginning to warm up, their game will take place right after this one. It's 2-2 down low, ball 3, account goes full. Again, New Shannock Apollo Ridge will take on the winner of this game here in the Class 2A bracket. That'll take place right after this one. Then right after that one, it's Union versus Jeanette. Eric Thomas and Tim Continenza on the call for that one. Full count pitch, swung on and missed by Kennedy Lynn. Another strikeout for Gonlick. 10 strikeouts for her. Cooper Buckle. Now up for Shenango. First pitch by Gonlick, swung on and missed, strike one. Change up, down in the dirt, swung on and missed, 0-2 to Buckle. Shenango looking to tie this one up as that one swung and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Sydney Gonlick. Strikeout number 11. 2 away here, and Shenango down to their final out. It's Tegan Shippert trying to keep the Wildcats alive in the Class 2A playoffs. First pitch by Gonlick called for a strike. On pitch number 89. Here's pitch 90 by Gonlick. Upstairs, ball 1. Count 1-1. Gonlick winds and fires. Again, back in the dirt. That one swung on and missed by Shippert. Shenango down to their final strike, 1-2. 2 out, nobody on here in the top of the 7th. Tegan Shippert down to her final strike, trying to keep Shenango's playoff lives alive. Gonlick winds and fires, that one's low, count goes even 2-2. Two pitch, high riser upstairs, full count. Pitch number 94 coming for Gonlick. Since the last base hit for Shenango. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. This one hit over to second. Logan is there. Throw on to first. A very high throw. She's rolled safe. Glaze must have took her foot off the bag. That's going to go down as an error. So second error committed by Bentworth. And the playoff lives for Shenango still alive as Peyton Pilch will come up. She's 0 for 2, back-to-back strikeouts for her. First pitch called for a strike, 0-1. Just a simple roller, and Aubrey Logan just laid back and let it come to her. She didn't handle it cleanly. 0-1 pitch, well upstairs for a ball. Odell looking back at Shippert, making sure she doesn't take off for second. Extra eyes on her. 1-1 pitch by Grolick. Popped up to short. McDonald's there to make the catch and put this one away. That is your ball game. So 0 runs, 0 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base in the top half of the 7th for Shenango, and Bentworth pulls away with a 3-1 victory over the Wildcats. In what was a heavy first inning, all 4 runs coming in the first inning. What a game, quarterfinal round, but it's going to be Bentworth that ends Shenango's season for 2 straight years, so they'll move on to the semifinal round of the WPIAL playoffs and beat Shenango 3-1. But for right now, we are going to step aside. We'll come back with our Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game and our MVP Insurance Player of the Game here on Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the NFHS Network.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Thank you for calling AXE. Where can we take you today?
To work, to the store, to Grandma's house. AXE can get you there, but it's much more than a ride. It's a joyride.
It's so convenient for them. We take them door to door. We help them get off and on the bus if they need it. They use the lifts.
I love the people, especially the senior citizens.
They care about us as much as we care about them.
Even if it's the same day, to schedule your joyride, call AXE today.
For 20 years, Maley Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Maley Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Maley Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Mathur and David Verratti want to provide you with a level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Xenia Opal or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win, proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
Just like going to the doctor, our homes need a checkup too. If your home is not properly weatherized, you could be at risk for symptoms that cause unhealthy ailments and higher utility bills. The Weatherization Assistance Program is the key to reducing utility costs and increasing comfort in your home. Services include an in-home energy audit to inspect your furnace and hot water tank, check for air sealing around windows and doors, and ensure adequate insulation and ventilation. Learn more at lcap.org or call the Department of Healthy Homes to get your checkup today.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
Welcome back to North Allegheny High School, a 3-1 victory for the Bentworth Bearcats. Here, let's take a look at who has the edge tonight so far with our Creative Edge scoring recap. Creative Edge, where design and construction come together with experience. It was a very first run heavy, all 4 runs coming in that first inning, and we did not stay tied for long. And to be exact, it was 1 pitch is all it took, where Emma Herb hit a home run to deep left field right in front of us to kick off a early 1-0 lead for Shenango. And a couple more hits, a pair of hits afterwards for Shenango in the first inning. And unfortunately for them, that's all they had. On the bottom half of the first inning, 2 leadoff singles by Gaza and Odell, and then a 2-run RBI double by Sydney Godlick. Brought it in to 2-1, then she came around to score it on a Zoe McDonald single, and that's all she wrote on the scoring, as both pitchers, Kennedy Lynn and Sydney Godlick, stellar performance here today, both pitching 7 full complete innings in this one, and it was 12 straight retired batters to end the game by Kennedy Lynn, and 10 total strikeouts recorded by Godlick in this one here. So very dominant pitcher's duel after that first inning here. So with that, it's time to look at our Maley Chiropractic play of the game. Maley Chiropractic play of the game. There's a couple that we can go to here, but no doubt it has to be Emma Herb's lead-off home run to kick off this quarterfinal game here. So Maley Chiropractic is proud to present the Play of the Game Award to Emma Herb of Shenango. Maley Chiropractic and the Lawrence County SportsNet are proud to honor Emma for tonight's Play of the Game. Emma will receive a customized t-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of tonight's Play of the Game. Video of today's Play of the Game may be also featured on the Trib Live High School Sports Network standout platform on Twitter and Instagram. To view tonight's Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game and the full list of the season's top plays, go online to lcsportsnet.com and click on Play of the Game. Congratulations to Emma Herb for tonight's Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game. Now on to the MVP Insurance MVP of the game. And that's going to go to Shenango pitcher Kennedy Lynn. After the first inning, a stellar performance for her today. 6 strikeouts for her, only 7 hits and 7 complete innings pitched in this one. So MVP Insurance is proud to present the MVP Game Award to Kennedy Lynn of Shenango. MVP Insurance and Lawrence County SportsNet are proud to honor Kennedy as tonight's MVP of the game. Kennedy will receive a customized t-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of being named tonight's MVP of the game. To view the full list of this year's game MVPs, go online to lcsportsnet.com and click on MVP of the game. Congratulations to Kennedy Lynn for being named today's MVP of the game. MVP Insurance, call MVP for the win. Tonight's final line score in an hour and 29-minute game, in a game that started a little bit late, a 3:14 first pitch. Hour and 29 minutes. Bentworth picks up the 3-1 win. Shenango 1 run, 3 hits, 2 errors, 3 left on base. And then for Bentworth, 3 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors, and 5 left on base. That's going to do it us all here for game 1, as Bentworth will move on and they will take on the winner of what's coming here in the next game here on North Allegheny High School between number 8 seeded Apollo Ridge and number 1 seeded New Shannock. That'll be right here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the Trib Live, or excuse me, the NFHS network. And then following that game afterwards, it's Union versus Jeanette. We'll also have game coverage of that one here. That first pitch is expected to be at 7. Eric Thomas and Tim Continenza on the call for that one. But myself, Tyler Aaron, alongside my producer, Matt Flannery, and camerawoman Leah Verdi. That's going to do it all for us for Game 1 of our triple header action here from North Allegheny High School. It's Bentworth 3, Shenango 1 final score here. You've been watching the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the NFHS network.
Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the